Hello, Dr. G Love here on another video about Ascension symptoms. So that seems to be the topic in my life and in my practice here at Five Directions Wellness, Ascension symptoms, and how do we parse them out from the symptoms of trauma. We know that we have trauma symptoms. We know that PTSD, living in a traumatic world, has created memory issues, has created nervous system issues with the vagus nerve, where we may be experiencing inexplicable pain that we can't get the doctor to diagnose, despite x-rays and MRIs, that inflammation, that we're having heart palpitations, our hearts are speeding up, and we're getting this feeling of anxiety that seems to come from nowhere, and perhaps we're going to the doctors to see if we're having a heart attack or if we have a heart issue, and again, nothing coming up. It's probably a combination because most of us are traumatized, but Ascension symptoms really are including memory loss, inflammation, anxiety, depression, a real sense of not being here, this sense of just sort of floating through the day, almost like being possessed, but not being fully in your body, going through the motions, not even being able to really recall what you did throughout the day, although you had a fully busy day. Some of these are what we would call Ascension symptoms because our energies are moving up out of our chakras. We're not really able to ground the energy down because with the way the meridians are moving on the planet, the nature of the current shift that we're in has us so far shifted that we just can't seem to find our way back to balance, back to what we would say is a norm. So the thing to begin doing is, first of all, realize that you're part of a global movement. We are in a great awakening. It's no longer something to call woo. It's no longer something to call new age. It's no longer something to say, oh, only the really gifted, special people are dealing with this. It's been well known. Indigenous prophecy throughout many, many, many millennia have said that the time for a new era would arrive, that there'd be a great awakening, we would begin to awake, the Earth's axis would shift, the meridians on the Earth would shift, and we'd be moving towards a next level of ascension or evolution. So here we are. It had to be someone, and it's us. So the first thing I want to say is demystify. Demystify your experience so that you can get a handle, get a grip on your health and well-being. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm encouraging you to do. So the first thing we're going to do is just open a discussion. Open a discussion that would even open our own minds to the concept of this thing I'm referring to as Ascension symptoms. This concept that our energies are off balance. Begin making a journal. Take notes. Take notes of what you think your Ascension symptoms are. Begin paying attention to your dreams. And after you take those notes, we'll come back and we'll discuss some other proactive things we can do about Ascension symptoms. This is Dr. G Love, who loves you very much. www.5directionswellness.com. That's F-I-V-E, directionswellness.com. Ashe, Amen, Aho, Namaste, Hotep.